We all have different skill sets, we all have different talents, and there's so many roles to play that it definitely takes the whole family to make it all work.
So Harward Sisters Cattle Company really began as junior show projects. Back in 2005, 2006, we started showing cattle at local and state shows, and from there it grew to purchasing our own cattle and then using them as the base of our cow herd. So today we continue to show cattle, and we've also expanded into more than just show cattle and do more production cattle and sell those to seed stock producers and commercial producers as well.
There are so many roles within our business. You know, my role specifically is kind of being more hands-on the farm. It's being hands-on in the stockyard.
Come on, Cass.
Hey, 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 hey.
On the farm, it can be helping feed cattle daily, or just making sure that the management of the cattle is going smoothly.
So my role within the businesses is mainly working in the office and working with our customers and being kind of one of those point of contacts between all the different businesses and with the farm. Also all of the marketing, so videos, catalogs, creating our website, advertisements, social media. Our younger sisters, Marcy and Maddie, although they are still in college, they pretty much manage our entire purebred herd and our show cattle. So we run about 100 purebred cattle, and they are pretty much totally in charge of feeding, calving, breeding, checking, everything like that. The middle sister is currently in pharmacy school, so she is not on the farm quite as much as the rest of us, but we are still all involved in different aspects of it.
You know, Dad always wanted us to get involved from a young age, whether it was on the farm or in the barns.
Jeez Louise.
We have, you know, our cattle that will most likely be going to harvest, and we have feeder calves that are going to go on and go to different producers here locally in North Carolina, South Carolina, may ship to Kentucky, and so we go ahead and get those prepped for sale right there in the front of the barn. They go through the ring, and you'll see, you know, it can be pretty active there in the auction. Have lots of bidders, buyers sitting there in the stands. That's our goal, is to make sure every single person's calf is given, you know, a fair trade when it comes through that barn. And when it comes through that sale ring, that, you know, that producer is getting the most money that they can for that calf.
Back in 2010, we started our video auction service, where now what we're doing is we video cattle on the farm. They get sold on conference call in an online auction, and those cattle never have to leave the farm until they're ready to get on a truck and go to their next destination. That's really been a benefit, not just for us, but for our customers. It's less stress on the cattle. It helps the cattle be healthier. I guess to me, why I chose and why I love it is it's one of those vital industries that I don't always think gets enough notice as much as it should necessarily. The tradition of it is kind of one of those, well, it's always been there, so it's always going to be there, but that's not true. And these people, and a part of our industry, are awesome at looking at new technology and figuring out ways that they can be sustainable, because they know this is an industry that needs to stay here.
People really make the industry or a community what it is, and I feel like in the beef industry we have, you know, great producers, we have great friends, and we have people that are really passionate about producing cattle, doing a good job at it. When you're around that kind of environment, it brings out, you know, a better side of you, and that you really enjoy being a part of.